Hello, 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 everyone. I hope your day is going great. I am Coach Timera, and we are here tonight with what? A new month, a new mindset, and new concepts. And tonight we will be talking about pricing in business. Pricing in business. At this time, I'm going to ask that you share the video. Go ahead and tag your four amazing business associates, business friends, or business partners in this video, and also state your name and the name of your business. If you have a website, make sure you put that in the chat section because you never know who is looking for your service. You never know who's looking for your business. You never know who's looking for you. So at this time, I'm just going to ask that you go ahead and share the video. Again, I am Coach Timera, and tonight we are talking about pricing in business. We are in the new month, the new mindset, and the new concepts. And I'm super excited about the information that's going to be provided tonight. If you haven't pressed the share button, go ahead and press the share button for me and tag four amazing business associates, business friends, or business partners, because we're going to dive into some amazing information. Even if you're watching the replay, press that share button for me and tag four amazing business friends, associates, or business partners. All right, awesome. All right. I hope you all that are business owners have had a successful day. You that are part-time business owners and or self-employed individuals and you work. I hope that you also had an amazing day as well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and dive in because I'm not going to be on long tonight. Not going to be on long tonight, but like I said, as you come on in, make sure you state your name, the name of your business, and if you got a business website, because you never know who's looking for your service, looking for your product, who's looking for you. So you never know. Also, when I'm providing this information, if I am helping you, all you got to do is come in. You helping me, girl. That's all you got to do. Girl, you helping me. You helping me. You helping me tonight, right? So I'm super excited about the information that we will be discussing on tonight. I am super excited about the information that we will be discussing tonight. So good evening, winners. Good evening. I am Timera. I am a wife, a mother, a business and life coach, and a pastor. I am here to give you strategies, different types of strategies that will help. Okay, let's go. That will help your business elevate and advance. If you haven't shared the video, please share the video and tag four amazing business associates, friends, or partners, whether you are watching the live or the replay. Remember, this video will only be up for 24 hours. We're actually getting ready to take down the video from last night, from yesterday. So if you have not tuned into that one, you may want to go ahead and jump on that one because that one will be coming down shortly. All right. I want you to repeat after me and I want you to say new month, new mindset, right? New concepts, new month, new mindset. Come on. New concepts. Exactly. Awesome. 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 Okay. So today we will be talking about pricing your products or your services in business. A lot of times, that is that's a good topic to discuss, because when you go into business for the very first time, pricing is kind of difficult because you really don't know exactly how to price it. You really don't know exactly, why a certain thing should be priced. And so we're going to talk about some of those things on tonight. Okay. So when it comes to many secrets in business, pricing is one of those secrets. Okay. Pricing is one of those secrets. It is important that you understand to price your products properly. We have to learn how to price our products properly. I mean, we got the vision, right? We got the gift, but we got to get the pricing down point, right? We got to get it on point, like to the T, right? So I have a question for you. And in the chat, I just want you to explain what made you price your products or services the way you did. So in the chat area, all I want you to do is explain what made you price your products or services the way you did. And as you do that, I'm actually going to tag some people that's a part of many of my mentorship programs at this time, as you can go ahead and tag 4 people as well. All right. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and continue on. We're going to go ahead and continue on. So again, in the chat, I want you to explain what made you price your products or services the way you did. Okay. I want you to do that. Awesome, 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 awesome. And just put it in the chat so we all can see. If you're comfortable actually putting it in the chat session, feel free to do that. All right. Now, if you price your products or services correctly, then that can enhance how much you sell. Okay. So when it comes to pricing, if you price it correctly, it can enhance how much you sell. This will allow you to create the foundation for a business that will prosper. Not might prosper, not maybe, but will actually prosper. So repeat after me. My business will prosper. Okay, I want to hear you say it again. Come on, I want you to say it loud and proud. My business will prosper. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, if you get your pricing strategy wrong, then this can create a major problem for your business. And your business may never overcome it. So many times when we go into business wanting to make money, wanting to, of course, have a profit, and feeling like we're worth more than our starting point. And so because of that, we may overprice, right? And sometimes we may even underprice. And so having a pricing strategy is very important, because you don't want to price incorrectly when it comes to that, because it could jeopardize your business in the long run. It really could. All right. Now, Charles Toftoy, a professor at George Washington University, he says that pricing your business is one of the toughest things there is to do in your business. So, we talk about the business plan. We talk about you figuring out what you're going to sell. We talk about all of those different things, but Charles Tofty, the professor at George Washington University, right? He says that pricing your business is one of the toughest things there is to do in your business. And the truth is, it really is, because, when I think about how did I price my business and price my products and my services, that it took a lot of thought process. It took research. It took, you got to do some intense research, because you got to make sure you price it correctly. Okay. He states that it's a part of art and a part of science. All right. Now, there are a variety of different types of pricing strategies in business. Okay. A variety. Even though there are different types of strategies, there's no specific formula that fits all types of products or services within business or the marketplace. So we know that there's a formula to business. We know that there's a system to business. But when it comes to pricing, there is no specific formula. Why? Because we all have different products. We all provide different types of services, okay? So pricing your products or your service usually involves considering certain key factors, okay? These key factors consist of pinpointing your target customer, tracking how much competitors are charging, and understanding the relationship between quality and price. Now, yesterday we talked about quality. We talked about the importance of quality, right? We talked about how cheap doesn't necessarily mean price, but we're talking more so on quality. And so that's very important. Something good to know is when dealing with products and services, you have a great deal of flexibility in how you set your prices. Now, that's why it's important that you figure out your prices while you're structuring your business plan, because your business plan is actually structured and put into motion and put into action and fulfilled before you actually open your business. So the flexibility comes with when you're creating that plan for your business. All right. So it gives you some flexibility. Now, once your business actually open, it's going to be kind of hard to have flexibility because you got your day-to-day things that you have to do, the things that you have to do in your business. And so it kind of gets kind of busy. But that's why you have to definitely have stats. Remember, I'm always talking about the importance of stats. You got to have stats. Stats are important. Stats allow you to keep up with things and restructure when needed. Okay. Now, we will be going over how to meet your business goals in pricing products. Okay. What factors? We're going to be dealing with that as well. We're going to be dealing with what factors to consider when pricing and how to determine whether or not you need to raise or lower your prices. You got to understand, one of the things I always say is when I started my graphic design business in 2015, I started with a price, but every year I go up on the price. And so you have to understand, like sometimes when you're even working in corporate America, have you ever worked somewhere and they tell you you may get incentives the longer you stay? So you may get a promotion, or you may get a raise the longer you stay. So if you stay, if you make it to a year, they may give you a 2-cent raise or a 50-cent raise and things like that. So it's the same thing in business that you really have to understand, is that when you are pricing your product, you're not pricing a permanent price. That's not what you're doing when you're starting out. You're setting a price so that you can build your clientele. And then as time goes by, you're actually increasing your prices as prices is needed until there's a cap. Because sometimes in corporate America, when you're working, they may give you raises, they may give you incentives, right? But even in those raises that they give you, it may be also a cap as well. And that way, so they can keep up and stay within their budget financially. Okay. Now we will be going over how to meet your business goals, like I said, in pricing products. Okay. So with all of that being said, right, today, let's talk about meeting business goals with pricing our products and services. Okay, we have to first gain a clear understanding about making money. Yeah, we got to gain it. A clear, not a blurry, but a clear understanding about making money. How many of you want to make money? If you want to make money, all I want you to do is put in the chat, me, right? Me. If you want to make money, just put in the chat, me, or just raise your hand. Okay. Now, let's see here. Let's see here. How many of you want to make money? If it's you, just put in the chat, me, right? Me. Your girl got to make money, right? Me, right? That's a rhetorical question, because everybody wants to make money. Even your children want to make money because they see the value of having money. Now that you said you want to make money, how many of you have to make money? Have to make money. If you have to make money, say, I have to have it, right? Say, I have to have it. I have to have it. Man, I'm telling you, The world, hey, money make the world go round, right? I have to have it, right? Now, the question that I want you to ask yourself next is, how much money do you want to make this week? How much money do you want to make this week? That's a question I just want you to ask yourself. You can put it in the chat if you're comfortable putting it in the chat section. If you're comfortable putting it in the chat section, you can, but how much money do you want to make this week? Or how much money do you have to make this week? Because there's a difference between wanting and having. A lot of times when you want something, you don't necessarily do what it takes to have it, right? But when you have to have something, oh man, you do what it takes to get it done. Somebody needs to say, I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done. And if you have not shared the video, go ahead and share the video. If you haven't tagged 4 amazing business partners, business associates, or business friends, go ahead and tag those 4 people for me, all right? Now, so you got the price of how much you want to make this week, right? This week, by the end of your work week. Now, I want you to ask yourself, how many of your products or services do you have to sell to reach that number? Now, if you have not started your business yet, okay? If you haven't started your business yet, but you do know your products or you do know your services, I want you to come up with a number that if you were in business, how much would you have to make by the end of the week? And then I want you to calculate how many of your products or services do you have to sell to reach that number. It's a reason I'm having you to do that. So if some of you may want to put it in the chat session of how many of your products or your services you would actually have to sell to reach that number. All right. And this is so important because when you break things down in a system or you reveal it on paper, you kind of see it from a different standpoint than if you were just saying it. So we're going to say, for example, someone is in business and they want to make $3,000. Okay. They want to make $3,000 by Friday. And because they want to make $3,000 by Friday, and I'm going to need you to help me with the calculation here, $3,000 by Friday. And we're going to say about maybe their average product is $45. Okay. So we're going to say their average product is about $45. And that may be one of you. Okay. And so, okay, with the $45, when you calculate it, you take that 3,000, you divide it by 45, that is 66. Okay. So it's basically 67 items or 67 products. Okay. 67 items or 67 products. All right. Now, with that being said, now you take that same number and divide it into 5. That means you have to sell at least 13 to 14 of your products a day to hit 3,000. Now, 67 products or services is a big number if you do not have a team. If you do not have a team of people that can help you, right? Because you're only one person and it will cause you to become burnt out, and you don't want to be burnt out. So I need someone to say, I did not get in business to get burned out. I got in business to win. All right. And so when you look at it like that, it will begin to show you, okay, maybe there's some tweaks that I need to insert. There's some changes that I need to insert so that I won't have to do as much. And so you have to understand now, 67 products, if you have a store, is good because a person can just walk in your store and buy, right? But when you're doing it from your hand, like from your home or on, word of mouth, that's a lot to actually have to reach that number. Okay. That's a lot to have to reach that number. And so you want to figure out, what do I have to do? Because you got this person over here that says, okay, I'm going to charge $150, right, for what I have. And it may seem like a lot, but watch this. If you take that same 3,000 and divide it into 150, that's only 20 sales opposed to 67 sales, right? So then 20 sales, and then you divide that into 5 days, you only got to focus on getting 4 sales a day. 4 sales a day to reach that number. So pricing is very important. When you agree, when you agree that pricing is very important, because that just changed the whole game. You got the person that charges $45 who has to make 67 sales by the end of the week in order to make 3,000. Then you got the person that charges $150, right? And they only got to do 20 sales by the end of the week. And so it's like, man, now the thing is, you have to find those clients that are actually willing to buy, right? So the first step is to get real with yourself about what you want to achieve with your price strategy. You want to make money. That's why you own a business. Remember, you are in business for yourself to make a profit. Therefore, you are in business to make money. Somebody say, my business is open to make money. My business is open to make money. Come on, I can't hear you. My business is open to make money. Now, making money means generating enough revenue from sales, selling your products or your services, so that you can not only cover, right, your costs. You don't just want to cover expenses, right? But again, you also want to make a profit. Okay. And with that profit, you want to what? Take some for yourself, but you also want to expand your business. You don't want your business to stay stagnated, stuck, or bound. You want your business to what? Prosper. You want your business to grow. You want your business to expand, right? Someone say, my business is expanding. I can't hear you in the back, right? Say, my business is expanding. And again, if you haven't shared the video, share the video. If you haven't tagged 4 amazing business partners, business associates, or business friends, go ahead and tag those 4 people. If you haven't stated the name of your business in the comment area with your website, go ahead and do that, because you never know who's looking for your business. You never know who's looking for your product or service, and you never know who's looking for you. Who's looking for you? All right. So now look, the biggest mistake many businesses make, right, is believing that price alone drives sales. Okay. I have heard so many people say, I'm not a salesperson. Well, if you are in business, hello, can I help you? You are a salesperson. You cannot be a CEO or entrepreneur or a self-employed individual or a business owner, and you are not a salesperson. So I want you to repeat after me and say, I am a salesperson. Okay, I need you to get that. I need you to say that from your gut. I am a salesperson. Oh, I need you to say it again. I am a salesperson. You have to really get that into your subconscious. You got to get that into your brain. You are a salesperson. When you own a business, you are a salesperson. You may not believe it, but you are. You are a salesperson. And it's very vital and very important that you understand that when you own a business, you are a salesperson. You may say to yourself, I don't know how to do that. You need to learn how to do that, because if you want your business to be a success, if you want your business to be successful, you got to learn how to be a salesperson. Okay? Say, I am a salesperson. Now, your ability to sell is what drives sales. And that means hiring the right people, right? So we talk about the importance of hiring. Hiring allows you to have ownership, because now you're writing a check, right? And now you can hire people to elevate your business. But so many times people want to do it themselves, and you can do it yourself if you want and remain self-employed, or you can say to yourself, no, I'm going to become a business owner. I'm going to have ownership. So I'm going to hire some people. Right. And so in doing that, you also want to adopt the right sales strategies. Okay. Now, I want you to answer some questions for me. Who on here is good at talking about your product or service to people? If you are good at it, I want you to say me or raise your hand. Right. If you are good about talking about your products or services, I want you to raise your hand. Right. And say me. If you're good at it, okay? If you have a problem with, telling people about your product or service, I want you to say, I have a problem. In the chat, I want you to put, I have a problem. And don't feel bad, none of that. We are here to win together. We are here to grow together. So if you have a problem with that, I want you to say, I have a problem, right? Now, Who on here has a problem closing a sale? If you do, I want you to say closing is a weakness. I want you to say closing is a weakness, because some people may not have a problem talking to people about their product or service. Some people may not have a problem talking to people or trying to sell them something, but they may have a problem with actually closing the sale, closing the sale. And that is very, very, very important. You got to be a closer. Having a closer on your team is very vital. A book that you may want to order or read is How to Sell at Margins Higher Than Your Competition, Winning Every Sale at Full Price, Rate or Fee, Wiley 2005. And so you probably want to order that book and read that book. Okay. Definitely. All right. So let's see here. If someone that's watching can tell me what is the difference between an $8,000 Rolex and a $40 watch from Target, okay? What's the difference between an $8,000 Rolex, right, and a $40 watch from Target? Okay, the Target watch is a better timepiece, or it's far more accurate. The Rolex is, I guess, right? No, the difference is the ability to sell. The person that's selling the $8,000 Rolex, opposed to the one that's selling the $40 watch at Target, is the ability to sell. Now, the one that's selling the $80,000 Rolex won't have to make as many sales as the watch from Target, right? That's the benefit when you have prices at that are higher. You don't need as many sales, but you do have to have the ability to sell. Okay. It is also important to be aware of the risk that accompany making poor pricing decisions. There are two main pitfalls you can encounter: underpricing and overpricing. And we will be talking about that later, because we will be finishing this. I wanted to just get on here, right, and break this down to you, start it off for you. So at this time, if you have any questions, just begin to put your questions in the chat section. Even if you're watching the replay, put your questions in the chat session. I'm definitely going to get those questions answered for you. But if you have any questions, put them in the chat section. All right. If you have not shared the video, share the video. Please share the video. All right. And tag 4 amazing business associates, business partners, or business friends. All right. If you would like to join our email list, go to my website, www.timeralbell.com, and subscribe to my email list. All right. Now, I do want to show you something, because we're in the process right now. We're in the process of getting ready for this. And so I definitely want to show this to you at this time. I do want to show you our Business Champion program that we have started for the month of June and July. And it's only $30 per session, or $160 per month. Every session will be done at Tuesdays at 4 p.m. or every Thursday at 8 p.m. If you would like to register, you can just click the link above, right? Click the link above so that you can register. This, during the next 2 months, we will be working on the business plan. So if you do not have a business plan, it is very important that you have a business plan. If you plan, listen, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And it's the same thing in business. And so the business plan actually is your map to having a successful business. The business plan is your map to allowing you to stride and succeed in your business. And you won't feel like you wasted time or wasted years, but you will actually see the expansion of your business. So we're super excited about that. If you want to register, like I said, just click the link above, and you can make a decision to pay $30 per session, or you can just pay $160 per month, which actually allows you to save. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the information that's going to be provided And you completing your business plan is way more valuable, and it's worth way more than the price that you see. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that now, but you're going to be so thankful that you finish your business plan within the next 2 months. All right. So you all, I'm just excited about what is getting ready to take place. Again, if you have not shared the video, make sure you share that video. If you haven't, tag your four amazing business friends, business associates, or business partners. And also know that this video, if you're watching a replay, go ahead and rewind, or if you just now getting on, make sure you go back to the beginning so you can get all the amazing key points and strategies that was provided on today. Now, know that the video from yesterday is getting ready to come down. This video will come down in 24 hours, 24 hours. So make sure you share this with some people that you've talked to over coffee or tea that say, you know what, I want to expand my business. I want to win in business. Guess what? This information is going to be helpful for you. So until next time, you guys, I am Coach Timera Bell. And if you have not registered for the Business Champion, go ahead and click that link and register for the Business Champion. You all have a great day.